Don't touch nothing. I'm trying to set it up right. All right. Sit down there real quick.
What's going on, y'all? I got my guest, my brother, Easy E, Easy Rider Moto.
What's happening? What's happening?
You
What up,
know,
G?
we got this interview about to go on, man. It's been a long time coming. You know, I did an interview a few weeks ago with this guy in the park. He was homeless and shit. We did an interview. So you my second one, man.
Right,
so I'm happy about this, y'all.
already
For
know
real.
it. You
This
already
blood,
know it.
this family. So we gonna start off with where you from. So you know, for the people who don't know you, you know.
Yeah, I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan. I've been there pretty much born and raised. South Side, baby, for the most part, man. Grew up in Maplewood area. Shout out to the Maplewood people.
Okay. All right,
You know,
Maplewood.
man,
Okay.
You already know. You already know it.
All right. How old is you?
37 now, man. Born in
you old
88.
as hell.
Yeah,
God
man.
damn.
I'm getting old now, man. I ain't the young one no more. You know what I mean?
Hey, you look good though,
I
man.
appreciate
You
it.
can't
I
tell.
appreciate
You
it.
can't
I
tell. That's for
appreciate
damn
it.
sure. How many siblings you got?
So it's 4 of us total. Me, my brother here, Greg, my older sister, Janan, and my youngest sister, Kayla. So it's 4 of us. 3 of us remaining.
Okay, and like who were your influence growing up? Like,
Man, so a lot of my influences besides the athletes and shit like that was like if it's a personal influence, it would be my dad. He was a huge impact and influence in my life. He did a lot of the things when I was a kid that I'm doing now.
definitely.
He had the motorcycles, he had the truck, he had the cars, he had the bikes, he had the boats.
Everything
So
you wanted.
a lot of that stuff
Yeah.
like that I see now that
Yeah.
I'm realizing as an adult. Dang, my dad did that back in the day.
Same thing.
So
It
a lot
did
of
the
that.
same thing.
A lot of that is influence. Neighborhood people growing up, real good friend of mine, like a brother of mine, his name was Isaiah. He was really,
Zeke?
yeah,
Oh,
Zeke.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Zeke was a big
What's
influence
up,
in
Zeke?
my life. So
Yeah. What's
he,
up, Princess?
he always was the athlete that I looked up to. He was the big brother athlete that I looked up to. He played a lot of sports,
Yeah.
had a lot of shoes, clothes, and shit like that. So
yeah.
a lot of times I molded my gear after him. So
Yeah.
a lot of times he would say I was jocking him and shit because I wanted his style.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
you was younger, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
was
looked up
young,
to
so
him, yeah, hell yeah.
he was nice with that, and then you know, just having influences like the athletes and stuff like that, man. That's always been a huge thing for me. Is you know, the Allen Iversons, the Carmelo Anthonys, the people that I looked up to, Charles Woodson, and knowing him on a personal level.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
We just talked about that.
Yeah, so that was always good to have influences like that. You know, that I could look up to and kind of mold myself to be like. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, for sure. So, what was your childhood like?
Man, my childhood was funny, man. It was growing up with you in the house, growing up with the siblings and shit like that, and you know, growing up with everybody that if you knew the Fair Hills, you know, neighborhood,
No doubt.
growing up there, then that was a time you had to be there. If you know, you know, you had to be there.
It was a spot.
It was a time to be there.
Yeah.
But we grew up on dirt bikes, mini bikes,
All of that,
playing
man.
sports, wrestling, camping,
all that
yeah,
shit.
everything, man. We grew up in a time where in the 90s and early 2000s where, you know, we don't have those times back in 2025 anymore at all. So it's like my childhood, honestly, man, was fun. It was exciting. It was very. You had to be on your P's and Q's. Me, I was one of the youngest, hanging out with Greg and his crew. So I was always being picked on and bullied. So a lot of the times growing up, you couldn't be the first one to go to sleep because if you was the first one to go to sleep, you had to catch up the mustard.
Come on, we wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What else?
You couldn't be the first one to sleep. They put your hand in pickle juice and all types of stuff like that.
Damn.
So yeah, you just had to make sure you had to be the last one standing, and you could not go to sleep early and then, you know, wake up and everybody else sleep because they on your head. They got you. But no, that's what made me who I am today because I get to run it back on his kids, my kids, you know,
all of that,
and
man.
just have a good time, man.
Definitely, man. Like that. I like that. How old were you when you first lost your virginity?
Man, I was 13, 12 or 13. I was
18.
I was downstairs in your room actually.
For real?
Yeah, with Tammy.
Tammy,
with
that
Tammy.
episode?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say her last name, but shout out to Tammy.
Okay,
that
Tammy.
That was the first one.
You
that
created a monster, man. Hey, boy,
I'm gonna just leave it at Tammy.
Leave
yeah.
Leave it at that.
But I think 12 or 13 or something. We was down in the basement in the room in the basement.
How old was she?
Same age. We was the same age. Yeah, she's only like a month older than me or something like that. We was down in there. We took each other virginity and shit. It was, I want to say it was the New Year's party that we would have every year.
Yeah,
we snuck downstairs, wasn't nobody in there. We locked the door, did it in, and got it in, and
man,
it was that.
I remember I lost mine to Janie's friend Jennifer, man, upstairs. I was 13, she was 18. She told me, come in the room. So I walk in the room, Janie jump out the closet, slap my ass and shit. So I'm like, man, y'all playing, you know what I'm saying? So I walk out, she like, no, for real, come here. So I walk in there. She like, put on your pants. Jada left out. She like, put on your pants and shit. She did everything, put it in and shit. Man, hey, shout out to Jennifer.
Yeah, shout out to Jennifer. Jennifer, you created a monster.
Hey,
you made it savage.
I'm fucked up, man. I'm getting help now, though. Shit. Fuck. All right. That's good. Jennifer and Tammy. Shout out, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. What are the names of your kids?
So I got two children, Little E and Braylon. So Braylon is my oldest. She's 16 years old.
Okay.
That was my first child. That's the one who really changed the dynamic of a lot of my thing. I had her when I was 20.
Yeah.
She's born a month before my 21st birthday. So I had her, she's born July 15th.
Okay.
Junior in high school, doing real good in school. Athlete, one of the best volleyball players in the state of Michigan.
No doubt.
On scholarship, got scholarship offers and stuff like that coming in. So real proud of my daughter Braylon. Shout out to Bumblebee.
Shout out Bumblebee.
Lil E, 12. He's doing good. He's really smart. He's playing football. Does a lot of stuff like karate, taekwondo, wrestling, boxing, football, basketball. Real athletic kid. He very intelligent though, man. So shout out to Lil E.
Shout out Lil E.
You already know it.
All right. So Pops did construction. Did you ever want to follow in his line of work?
Nah, I never did.
Never?
Never did. No. So every time that we worked, it was things that he had us working as kids.
Yeah.
He had us, he always did that. But I knew that wasn't the field of what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I want to do that.
It wasn't what my career choice was, what I thought, what I visioned it to be. What I wanted to be like after my dad was the motorcycles.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I really molded after him and my Uncle Mark on the motorcycle tip.
What did you want to be growing up, though?
What I wanted to be growing up was an engineer. I wanted to be an automotive engineer. Okay. I wanted to design cars at that time.
Hell yeah.
And then right around the time that I was going off to college, right around 07, the auto industry crashed.
Damn.
So if you remember the auto industry, the recession and everything happened.
Yeah.
All the cars stopped being sold. Everything went on hold. And that's what really kind of changed my trajectory on everything. So
you doing great now, man.
Yeah, I tried to. I tried to.
For real. So, who was your favorite uncle?
Man, so my Uncle Mark was my favorite uncle. He's who I just mentioned in motorcycles. Yeah, he passed away in '92 in a untimely motorcycle accident. He was real known. He was real big in the community, which was super, super big because still to this day, people, when they find out who I am and they're like, oh, damn, you Mark's nephew. Oh, damn, you little Mark. Yeah. So he did not have any men or any boys. He had all daughters, so he didn't have any sons. I'm the closest thing to a son that he had. Yeah, no. So I still remember the last time I seen him. I remember him being out there for hours. It was in August. August 9th was the last time I seen him. He died August 11th, 1992. So August 9th, it was 2 days before his accident. He had stood out in front of my house, my current house now, and taught me how to ride a bicycle. Yeah. Took the training wheels off and made me ride two wheels at 3 years old.
You remember that?
And I remember that still to this day, just like this. Just like this.
And he died 3 days later.
He died 2 days later. Yeah,
2 days later.
2 days later, and it was the craziest thing. But
you know how he died?
Yeah, he died in a motorcycle accident riding with one of his partners that he was riding with.
Okay.
The story's still unknown and what happened and whatnot, but yeah, he passed away, and and that was kind of just the story that went on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Cool dude though. He played football. He was real strong. He had all the women.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for. So it's funny when people are able, like some of his running buddies from back in the day, back in the 90s, that I still run with to this day,
know,
like
right?
the older
crazy.
heads.
That's crazy, ain't it?
And they're like, man, you just like Mark, man. You got the women, you got the girl, you
All
always
that
got
shit.
girls
All
with
that.
you, you got
All of that.
the baddest bike,
The
you
best
got
music,
the best,
man, what,
everything.
Man,
So,
everything.
with that being said, man, it's one of those things. So,
man, man, they created a good looking young man.
You already
Straight
know
up, a hell of a motherfucker, man.
You already know it.
Tell me about a time you faced a challenge at work. How did you handle it?
Man, challenges happen every day at work, whether it's, I don't really want to go too off into my career and what I do.
Yeah, no.
But dealing with the public, you deal with people every day. You deal with children, adults, teenagers, everything. But you're dealing with people of all mental capacities. I've dealt with a lot of things like that. I've dealt with the actual job itself and employment within the job, but I've been in my company for 12 years, for quite a while now. So it's just one of the times I could say is I remember having some students that was getting off from school, and they were at the area where I work, and they were trying to jump one student.
Yeah.
But I had built a relationship with all of the kids.
Yeah.
So strongly that they respected me.
Exactly.
When it came down to it, I jumped in between. I tried to intervene, stop the situation from happening, and then one of the kids ended up a few days later, maybe a week or two later, went up to the store right there on Michigan Ave, the liquor store on Michigan Ave, and got shot and murdered by one of the guys that was out there.
For real?
That was probably one of the most challenging things. So, and I wasn't able to be there to diffuse that situation.
Exactly.
But I kind of knew that was like the path that these kids was going on. So that was a very, very difficult time in my time at work. For sure.
Yeah. All right. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Man, 5 years, man. Hopefully North Carolina somewhere, Atlanta. I plan on relocating in the next 5 years, and and taking my motorcycle YouTube channel to the next level with the different atmosphere surrounding around it. I also plan on really establishing my brand and remolding my brand. So I was involved in a motorcycle accident 1.5 years ago. And during that time, I was at my peak of my motorcycle brand, my branding of myself. And
tell the people your brand.
Easy Rider Moto, man. It's
Easy Rider Moto, y'all.
It's a YouTube channel. It's EazyRyderMoto. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and I got more than motorcycle content coming to the channel. I'm doing a lot of reviews, racing, mechanics, how-tos, do-it-yourselfs, and everything like that coming to the channel. So you already know it. The views going up. You already know how it is.
Yeah, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, y'all. Comment.
You know it.
So we getting into your biking, your motorcycle stuff. You know?
Right.
So what got you into biking? I know you went into it a little bit earlier.
Yeah. So the two major factors that got me into motorcycle riding is my dad and my uncle. My dad being one of the people I looked up to as a child, like I said earlier in the video, in the interview. My uncle was like that deal on the motorcycle. So he was the racer. He was the one that was real popular and real known for being a real good rider in the state of Michigan and whatnot. And my dad was known more so for the tricks. Like my dad could do all the tricks.
Yeah.
So what I did in retrospect to that, to pay homage to both of them, was I combine both of them together. So I do the tricks, the racing, everything. I build the bike just like my uncle did. I put it right in the garage and I work on it, wrench on it myself.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And really take their two legacies and combine them to one.
That's great, man. It's a good way to, keep them with you, though.
For sure.
Straight up.
For sure.
So what's your favorite bike and why?
Man, so I got 4 in my collection right now. I've had over 17, 18 bikes
Okay.
in my lifetime, starting all the way back from our dirt bike.
Yeah.
That we shared.
Yeah.
My favorite bike, I have to say right now, honestly, is my BMW.
Okay.
I got a BMW S1000 RR. That's 2021. That's my race bike. That's the bike that I race on.
Okay.
But if you ask me again,
Yeah.
maybe next summer,
Yeah.
it might be my Harley, man. My Harley
Harley
might be.
The next one?
It might slowly be coming.
I think you should.
I think
you should get off the fast ones, get on the cruiser.
I mean, I do the Cruiser. You know what I mean? The Cruiser is more. My Harley Davidson that I own is more of a cruiser, grown man vibe.
Okay.
I'm not doing no racing on that.
Yeah.
I pull up with a nice little something on the
That's
back,
it. Yeah.
playing the music,
That's
playing
it.
the songs.
Yeah.
The bike looks good. I look good on the bike. You know what I mean? And it's more of a statement. You know what I mean?
A statement.
So,
you feel me?
I think that might be. If you ask me next summer, that might be my favorite bike. Might be my Harley for sure.
That's okay. All right, and what type of riding do you enjoy most? Cruising, touring, off road, etc.
So when I was a kid, when we were kids, we used to do the off roading thing. That was like our thing.
Yeah,
That we used to do. Go to the trails, go to everything like that. So that to me, honestly, was back when I was a kid. Off roading, dirt bike riding made me as skilled as I am today because it's more difficult to ride on dirt and grass than it is on concrete. But man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I still love pushing myself to the limit.
Yeah.
Competing against other riders. So my favorite riding is track riding.
Okay.
When I go to the track and racing at the track, whether it be the dragway, like I went to Milan Dragway, or if it's going around Grattan or Road America, going through corners and dropping my knee down on the ground and actually racing people, like you see on TV.
Yeah.
So those are my two.
You did that?
Oh yeah. We're gonna put some video footage in here.
Yeah,
I'll put some video footage of that in there as well.
Yeah, do that, man. All right, we about to get into the biking community.
All
right. So, have you joined any riding clubs or groups? What are they like?
Yeah, so currently I'm the president of a motorcycle club called Deadly Assassins.
Okay.
And Deadly Assassins is a younger, flashy group. It's a group that we have a couple different chapters in.
Yeah.
At 37, I'm considered the old head now. I'm like one of the older OGs now.
Yeah.
But everybody, they all ride bikes. Everybody's on motorcycles, whether it's a crotch rocket, a couple Harleys sprinkled in through there, here and there. But we travel though. We go out of town. We go to Myrtle Beach Black Bike Week. We ride to Cleveland to support other clubs and kick it. We ride all over, Alabama and stuff like that. So it's a real dope opportunity to be in that club that I enjoy. And that club fits me. I fit that club.
I love that.
Love the guys that's in it. It's a lot of close friends that I grew up with. Mooch is in there. Marvon is in there. So a lot of dudes that I grew up with that I'm really, really tapped in with. So yeah, for sure.
Good shit, man. What do you appreciate most about the bike culture?
Man, the brotherhood, the camaraderie, man. So I've met with the YouTube journey. I've met some of the closest people that I have ever had in my life doing the motorcycle traveling thing with the community and stuff like that. So the guy that I got this on right now, the FLG, that's Fast Lane Gang. That's
FLG.
One of my boys, Fast Lane D, one of the biggest YouTubers out in the motorcycle scene. I met 650 Eve. I met Moto Mac TV, Dude Mungus. All these guys got huge followings and huge fan bases as well as myself. But just the opportunity to even meet these people and meet celebrity people, not even just YouTubers, but actual celebrities. You know what I mean? Jim Caviezel, he's the guy who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ. I met him. You know what I mean? I met many other people, professional motorcycle racers and stuff like that. So it's really cool to be like, man, motorcycling and the community has brought me this. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So,
man, I love that, man.
Yeah.
You look happy too.
Oh
man.
for sure. I love talking about that.
I see the glow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you participate in any rallies or events? Which one do you recommend?
Yeah, so some of the rallies that I've gone to, bike rally events or whatnot. Kokomo, they got a bike rally out there, Kokomo, Indiana. That's what my dad and my uncles used to go to back in the day.
Okay.
Black Bike Week, Myrtle Beach Black Bike Week. That's
Myrtle
always a thing. Like, got to go there to Myrtle Beach at least one time.
I was
for the
just
bike
there.
week.
Woo, man.
I'm telling you, and you were there on a non-bike week type time. You go during bike week, Black Bike Week, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Trust me, it is
going down.
It's going, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Memorial Week, I'm coming next
Make sure,
year.
hey, make sure y'all come too.
Hey,
2026.
Come out.
Be there.
Wherever you are, shit, come out. Straight up. All right, so it's a riding adventures. What's the most memorable ride you've been on?
Ooh. The most memorable ride I've been on probably was, we were in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was the first time I ever linked up with any of the YouTube guys. It was the first time ever meeting everybody in person.
Yeah.
So I had already met 650 Eve. Shout out to Eve because he's one of the OG pioneers.
What's his name? Eve?
IB 650 IB.
What's up,
650 Eve.
650 Eve.
Yeah. So he's one of the original OGs.
Okay.
And he put this bike meet together in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I had ever been around everybody together.
No doubt.
Man, we went on this back road canyon ride and all this stuff, and I got to actually showcase my skills back there in front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
I'm passing everybody up, going in the corners, and you look down over the cliff, it's a 150-foot drop.
Damn.
And you just got to ride the shit out of it. And we got to the end of it. I passed everybody up, got to the end of it, and they was like, "Dog, where are you from? You from here?"
Yeah.
Like, they thought that I knew the roads.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm just following behind y'all best person. You know what I mean? And I like to push myself. So when we got there, they was like, "Man, you from Michigan? You not even from here?" And then from that point on, my name blew up. Like, they spread the word of how Easy Rider Moto rides and
what's up,
who I am, and I'm this good and this, that, and the third and
put
whatnot. And put me on.
That's
it was just
up,
like
everybody
from that point was able to see my riding skills, and that's really what I wanted out of everything.
That's what's up, man.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Have you ever taken a long road trip on your bike? Like, where did you go?
Yeah, for breakout from one of my club's events, it was St. Louis, Missouri was the furthest that I rode. Okay. So I rode to St. Louis from Michigan to St. Louis.
Michigan, St. Louis.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any favorite routes you like to that you like to ride? You know, like Route 66 down in what's that?
Arizona, whatever it is. Yeah. So my favorite one, it's local here. We call it the Loop. You start at White Castle.
Yeah.
On no, I'm sorry. You start on White Castle on 96 and Telegraph.
All right.
So you take 96 towards 275. So you take 96 west, 275 north, 696 east, the Lodge south, back to 96, and you go right back there. So you do a big circle.
Okay.
A big circle going that way.
Okay.
And that's probably my funnest route.
All right. So you're going to safety and maintenance. What safety tips would you give to a new rider?
Man, baby Greg, listen, I'm telling you right now, this is for you. So if I was to give any advice to anyone, because my nephson rides now, your son, Greg, rides. And I'm really super excited with that because him and I get to bond over that. So we work on his bike, we work on my bike. Safety tips, always check your equipment. Always, before you get on the motorcycle, look over the bike. Something might be loose, a bolt might be loose, screw might be loose. That's the same thing with your car. It's called pre-trip inspection. So you pre-trip the bike, you look at the chain, make sure the chain's not rusty, it's not, broken anywhere, weak anywhere. Bolts, you make sure everything is tight and nothing's loose. I've had some catastrophic stuff happen while I've been riding motorcycles where it's like, whoa, you shouldn't have made that. Whole radiator hoses coming loose, shooting coolant all over the bike. I'm going the corner and the bike's wobbling and everything. you don't want any of that to happen. So you want to always make sure you double check, triple check before you get on the bike. And that's what I do. That's just a routine method for me.
Yeah.
It's not about being lazy or not being like over too caring. You have to look at your machine, because if that machine fails you,
you fail.
You fail.
Exactly.
You
hey,
fail.
Gary, check your machine. Where's shit? Where's your bike at your house?
Is that my house?
Yeah, check your shit. How do you maintain your bike? Any tips for keeping it in good shape?
Yeah, just keep it clean. Watch over, like I said, maintenance, making sure everything is lubed correctly that's supposed to be lubed, making sure everything is dry that's supposed to be dry. You want your tires dry, your chain wet. You want your brakes dry, you know, the bike clean. So you want everything to be maintenance as it should be. Okay. You want to keep the bikes out of the weather as much as possible. So if you can keep them garage kept, that's idealistic, what you really want.
No doubt. Okay. What kind of gear do you think is essential for riding?
Man, full gear. Trust me, I'm one that has experience riding in T-shirts and jeans and Jordans, and I wish that I didn't. I recommend helmet, gloves, jacket, armored pants if you can afford it, and the boots. Now, this stuff is very expensive, and it can be very pricey, but the cost of your skin, the cost of broken bones, the cost of medical bills is a lot more expensive than what gear is going to be.
No doubt. And trust me, I crashed his motorcycle. Tell him about I crashed his shit.
He crashed my bike. I just had the bike. I maybe had the bike for maybe a month and a half. Brand new at the time. Well, it was 2 years old. It was a 06 Gixxer 1000. And Greg wrapped the thing around a utility trailer, and it came back in pieces. I had to put that bike back together part by part myself, literally. So, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, every paycheck for like months. Shit. Showing off in front of Shanice.
Yeah.
Had a hangover.
Shout out Shanice.
Shout out to Shanice. Denisha. You know. What's up, Kent? What's up, Tasha? Latrice? Yeah. All right. So, we're going to personal insights. What's the most challenging part of being a biker?
Man, all the women that come with it, man. That shit is challenging, especially if you're in a relationship, you're married, or you whatever. You will become separated if you let that stuff take advantage of you. Now, I know a lot of good bikers and a lot of good guys that ride motorcycles that are family oriented and they put their family first. I do. You know what I mean? And that's a rarity when it comes down to it, because if you got women that are willing to throw it at you just because you ride a motorcycle,
exactly, Yo, shit, most niggas gonna take it.
That could be very tempting. So I think that's probably one of the most difficult parts.
I might give me a bike, man.
Yeah.
I've been wanting one.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead.
Not for the women though. Not for the women though. I ain't even thinking about no woman.
Yeah.
So how has biking changed your life?
Man, biking changed my life for the better and the worse. So it's given me opportunities for employment. Through my sponsorships, I get paid. Through BMW now, sponsored by Ducati.
Good shot. Shout out BMW.
Yep, and Ducati. Couple different companies, they pay for me to advertise for them. Okay. Make video content on my motorcycle for them. Okay. It's given me a source of income. Definitely. So that's changed my life for the better, because a lot of the times, like if I go on vacation or if I go on trips, on motorcycle trips, whatever content I'm making for my YouTube monetization with the sponsorships or whatever the case may be, it covers all of that. Okay. Plus it puts money in my pocket. So, I mean, I can't tell you how many trips I've had where they've been paid for through my content.
That's what's up, man.
So, pays for the insurance and everything like that.
You get paid through YouTube and everything.
Get paid through all of that. I monetize through everything.
Good shit, man. I'm proud of you, man. Yeah. What advice would you offer someone considering getting into biking?
Be careful. Understand the risk and danger that comes with it. I try to steer everybody that I love away from motorcycles because I know the severity and the danger behind it. But just take it serious. Whatever that you do, my advice to a new rider is to make sure you are cautious and you're not naive to what the outcome can turn around and be.
No doubt.
For sure.
Real stuff. Have you ever had any funny or unexpected experience while riding?
Oh, yeah. I've had crazy, all type of crazy stuff happen. Some unexpected stuff that I've had happen. I was riding down 275 one day. It was pitch black dark. Yeah. And I look up, and it's a playpen in the middle of the highway. Like,
a playpen.
like who would imagine that a playpen, like a slide, and you know what I mean, everything would be sitting right in the middle of the highway. And
you see some stuff.
You see some crazy mess, man. You just like, damn. So I had to dodge that, but I just thought about it to myself. I'm like, that was very unexpected. Like if I was not paying attention,
you would have hit.
I would have hit it right there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who expects for something like that to be?
Yeah. It's a good thing you ain't hit that.
For sure.
If you could ride anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Man, the furthest I rode in Miami. I rode to Key Largo.
Okay.
That was an hour and a half drive from Miami. So I flew into Miami. My bike was shipped down there. We rode from Miami to Key Largo. Key Largo was an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes one way. But it's the Florida Keys.
Okay. I know, right?
So you are riding on the most beautiful one-way street this way, one-way this way, 35, 40 miles an hour, cruising, and you just like enjoy the ocean, the scenery around you
water,
in the Keys. So I think that was probably the most, now that I think about it, that was probably the most memorable ride that I've been on.
I know that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was, yeah, for sure.
What's the best thing about riding for you? What's the best thing about riding for you?
Challenging myself to competitiveness for myself. So if I could do something last year, I always want it to be better the next year.
Okay.
The next time I ride, the next time I get out there, I want to make sure I'm doing better than what I did last year.
Yeah, no.
So that's the best part about riding for me is the competitiveness.
That's how I think. Every day I want to try to do better than I did yesterday.
As you should.
So,
as you should.
All right, so we go into future plans. Are there any biking goals or dreams you have for the future?
Yeah, man, I want to get a couple more bikes in my stable. And I want to really take this to the next level. So I was talking to 650 Eve about this, and one of the opportunities that I wanted to try to do is become a motorcycle stuntman.
Okay.
For the movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So whenever they got the movie scenes where it's a motorcycle rider, something like that,
you do that.
I want to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's something that I'm in the works of trying to work out with Jason Britton. Shout out to Jason Britton because he's African American stunt double motorcycle stunt guy.
Now, should you look for an agent or anything?
So right now I'm still in the beginning stages, so I'm not exactly sure how the whole procedure of that goes. Yeah. One thing about me is I've rubbed elbows and connect with everybody in the motorcycle community, everybody who's anybody in the motorcycle community. So I've built such a great reputation and rapport with many people by networking that they can just draw me and just pull me in. Hey, this is what you need to do. This is where you need to go. This is how you need to go about this. So my name is solid. It rings bells to a lot of people. And they're
I know that everybody know you. Yeah, for sure.
So I think that with me just having the relationships that I have with people, I should be able to get, in my foot, at least one foot in the door somehow, and then go from there, from that point.
It will happen. Do you have any plans for any upcoming rides or trips? Did I just ask that?
No, you didn't. But Myrtle Beach Black Bike Week, that's one thing that I annually look forward to every year. So that's Memorial Day weekend. That's a ride I'm gonna do every year.
All right. Can you suggest some good biking routes for some people?
It all depends on. See, that's subjective because it really depends on what people like, what people want. I can give you some back roads. I can give you some highways. I can give you some state-to-state shit. But it all depends on what that person in particular wants to know. Just know if you do, reach out to me on Instagram at Easy Rider Moto and DM me. Say you've seen this video and you're looking for some routes and whatnot, and I can put something together for you because it's so many different options that I've experienced that I've rode over. I started when I was 6. I'm 37 now, so 30 plus years I've been riding motorcycles. So I can tell you dirt bike trails all the way to regular stuff. So.
All right. All right. So we done with the folder with the questions and stuff. We about to just talk now. So so when Kayla died, how did you hear about when her sister died?
Man, so when that happened, March 9th, 2022, March 9th, 2022. I got a phone call from Mike. And Mike called me and said, "Hey man, can I borrow some money? I'll give it back to you in a couple of days or whatever."
Yeah.
All right, cool. He was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Kayla's missing." And I'm like, "What?" Like, you know what I mean? What do you mean? Like, why did you leave with that? Like, you know what I mean? And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know. Something Jaden said about Kayla's missing or something like that." So I ended up calling Jaden and I asked Jaden what was going on, but she sent me the voicemail. She texted me back like, "You calling about Greg or you calling about Kayla?" I believe at the time, Greg was going through something at the same time around that time, legally or something like that. And so I was like, "I'm calling about Kayla." And she texted me back and gave me a little bit of info. She gives me a little bit of info, and I think instantly, let me call Sean.
Yeah.
Because he's the person that's closest to her out there.
Exactly.
I called Sean. Sean, I gave him the information of what I knew, the little bit that I did know, kind of put him on it. He went, did his research, reached out to whoever he needed to reach out to, found out that she was, where she was at. He found her. Ended up getting her to the hospital and whatnot. And 2 days later, Sean called me around 1 o'clock in the morning. Around 1:17 a.m. that morning. And told me that she had passed. And it was crazy because I had a feeling all day that day that I was about to lose something close to me. I didn't know what it was or whatever.
Yeah.
But come to find out that's what it was. You know what I mean?
And you and Moochie kicked him out. I was at the Paradise Inn in Inkster on Michigan Ave. They came. I thought it was a female at the door. I opened it, it's Moochie and Lil E kicking the door. Shit. Like, come on. They kidnapped me. So I'm like, man, I gotta take a shower and shit, you know. So I go in there, finish shooting my dope and shit, man. I was fucked up at the time. Yeah, I was a mess, man. I miss Kayla, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. I wish we could kill the motherfuckers, man. I wish, man, that shit would have happened out here. Like, man, I was fucked up. But then right after that, I had to go to prison, man. So, man, that was,
Yeah.
Man, I ain't never cried. I ain't, man, cried so much, man. Yeah, I miss my baby.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, in hindsight of things, I truly do believe that nothing in this universe happens as a mistake. Nothing happens as a wrongdoing in God's eyes. So he doesn't make any mistakes when it comes down to.
That's what they say.
I mean, because there's no more suffering that she experiences no more.
No, it ain't.
You know what I mean? This isn't the heaven.
Exactly.
Earth here where we're living is not the heaven. So I can get on my 607 stuff and say
right?
this universe is a simulation and you know,
I'm GDVD Vice Lord. Yeah, hell yeah. All of that shit. Hey, shit. With the cup and shit.
GDVD Vice, I'm GDVD Vice Lord, Crip Blood,
all of that
on
shit.
Larry David.
For real. On Larry Hoover. Shit.
But no, it's real though, man. I mean, I miss Kayla too, but you know what I mean? I truly believe that she's not in pain anymore here. She's not suffering anymore, so it's all good.
Yeah, we got a phone interview with the detectives tomorrow, so at 2 o'clock. So hell yeah. So let's R.I.P. Kayla, miss you.
You already know it.
Let's talk about that leg, the accident you got in. Man, come on, you gotta quit riding them bikes fast, man. Like, seriously. That nigga leg was like this. Straight up. That nigga was scared to look at his own picture. That's how bad it was. He's like, I can't look at it.
Yeah, nah, so I suffered a really bad accident. Broke everything from the knee down to the foot. It took me a year to learn how to walk again. And that was from a motorcycle accident out in Miami. So it's to the point now where I had hardware in there. I had titanium rods and screws and everything put inside of my leg. I just recently got it taken out. So by the grace of God, I'm looking for a full recovery to be expected. So yeah.
Damn.
I'm back walking now, so just got the
Okay.
stitches and whatnot, but
Okay.
I'm back walking. So
So that post that she posted a few weeks ago, you know, that special lady, Ebony.
yeah.
What's she up, man? What's up with her? Come on, you gotta tell, you gotta give me the sauce or something, man. How you
Man, listen,
goddamn,
listen.
you got everybody tagging and stuff.
I'll let him put this up in the video. I'll let him put the post up. I'll send it so he can put it in the post.
Okay.
I can't give my secret sauce because if I gave my sauce away, everybody had my barbecue, baby.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But listen,
all right.
just understand that I'm him. I shot my shot from outside the arena.
You feel me?
And I swished that shit nothing but net. You understand?
Man, that nigga got that shit from me, man.
So
For real,
listen.
all that game and shit, that nigga saw me coming up. That nigga know who that nigga know. Yeah.
So listen. Yeah, just shot my shot, man. So what it is honestly though, it's your approach. This is, if you want to get into to the macking, you know what I mean? I can't tell you exactly how to do what I do because like I said, everybody had my barbecue sauce.
Can't have it. I can't have it.
But
Y'all got some money, shit.
But it's confidence. Self-confidence. When you know that you him,
No doubt.
women love that. When you're not afraid to have an embarrassing moment
Yeah.
and you face it publicly,
Yeah.
women love that.
Okay.
When you say, hey, girl, I've been in your inbox for a year
Yeah.
and you left me on red, what's up? Like, I'm trying to get at you. Stop playing. What's up?
You know
I know that you see me because
It's
I
that
see
red.
you.
Yeah.
I see you see me.
Exactly.
You hearting my post every once in a
Exactly.
while. You acknowledge who I like.
No doubt.
You see me.
You
So
see,
what's
yeah.
up? Now that right there is a bold move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that for everybody because everybody doesn't have that same
Approach.
tenacity.
Yeah.
To, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
To be able to go and do that. But
No doubt.
it worked for me and it worked for her.
No doubt.
And ever since then we've been locked in. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Not only that, shit flew her out here.
No
She's
doubt.
in
She
another
beautiful
state.
too,
She's in
man.
another state. So
Yeah.
flew her out here. A week after talking to her, I'm like, yo, what's it gonna take you to get out here?
Yeah.
And she's like, let me check my schedule. She sent me her schedule.
Yeah.
I started looking up plane tickets. She didn't even know nothing about it.
Exactly.
I sent her the plane ticket itinerary.
You feel me?
And
Yeah.
then Apple paid her the money for the ticket. Said, book that shit now.
You feel me?
I'm on the bike while I'm doing it. I'm riding the bike down the highway.
What nigga y'all know riding a bike, nigga getting a plane ticket for a female.
Sending
man.
flights,
Come on.
flew her out.
Quit playing.
So
man. Y'all
yeah,
better
so
quit playing.
I did that, and she was more impressed than anything because she was like, "Oh, you serious about this?" I'm like, "I'm dead ass serious. I'm definitely
Yeah.
serious." And she caught that. She did it. Caught the flight. Flew out here. We had a great weekend, man. So
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, I was on the south side and shit. You thought my man had me in there kidnapped and shit. You came over there with the strap.
Yeah,
and
wait,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. On the TV show.
On the TV show.
Yeah, the
TV show. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But that's just how I roll as like a brother, man. You know what I mean?
No.
Whether I'm the big brother or the little brother, I was the big brother to Kayla. I'm the little brother to you and Jaden.
No.
But I'm still gonna slide no matter which way it goes.
No matter what.
You know what I mean? That's just the way that I move.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Like people, when we was kids, I was always the youngest one, so I was always, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't as tough as y'all and stuff like that, but I was getting tough in my own way because I was going up against y'all and y'all was 4, 6, 8 years older than me.
That's how you got tough.
You know what I mean? So when it came down to the point where I was up in age and now my body size is bigger than everybody.
Shit like different.
Now I'm like, okay, shit, I'm still tough. You know what I mean? So I don't have to really go off into detail on what was what with certain situations, but just know that as a brother, I'm sliding no matter what.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
And niggas know.
And people know. And people know how I'm coming.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean?
No doubt, man.
What's said, it was understood, it gotta be said.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained. You feel me? My motherfucking brother, man. We did this, man.
You already know
For
it,
real.
man.
Straight up.
Long
man.
overdue, man. But
Long overdue, man. Y'all go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and shit, comment, man. For
you already
real.
know it.
It don't cost nothing. It
Not
don't
at
cost
all.
nothing. Go to Jeezy's World, man.
You already know it.
Straight
You already
up.
know.
Go ahead
Like,
and put-
share, subscribe to the Easy Rider Moto YouTube channel, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when all the new content is uploaded to you. Hey, man, make sure you be on the lookout for my Instagram, too. Give me a follow. Give Jeezy a follow on all platforms. Make sure you tap in, man. You got any questions when it comes to the motorcycles, pulling ladies, cooking,
Anything.
doing any of that, come to me, holla at your boy, because I give you the game. Hey, the game is to be sold, not told.
Like he said, he him. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't lying, that nigga's him.
The game is to be sold, not told. I'll give you my barbecue sauce on how to mac somebody if you paying for it.
You gotta come pay for it.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, you gotta come pay. You gotta pay. You gotta motherfucking pay.
You already know what it is, man. Get with y'all on the next one.
Feel me?
Peace.
All right, y'all.